Hello guys, my name is Fox and welcome to part 3 of our Axum campaign in Crusader 2. Let's continue. So in the previous episode there's an epidemic of consumption happened in our country, and that's really not nice. Luckily none of our close people have gotten sick yet, because they closed the gate immediately, so maybe it helped, maybe it didn't. And we also started a war with Trinicat in the previous episode. We already sieged him down. It doesn't look like it should be too much of a problem for us to win it. Only one other person joined, so our army is strong enough to handle him no problem. Also, Gondar has, or not Gondar, the Abyssinia has even more problem with Sunni Prize now. Looks like there was another one stack of rebels who got spawned. So there's now 4700 against 1700 of Abyssinians, so they probably gonna get wrecked. I try to get a good night's sleep, but I'm tormented by horrible recurring nightmares of our people. The police for help and the hurtful words begin to get me. Okay, when I've seen this freaking when I've seen this thing, this picture, I thought that I got poisoned. King Down opens up the gates and comes out to seclusion, but the common people will remember his neglect for some time. General opinion -10, or I could lose brave trait. Oh my goodness. I don't want to open the gate, because I'm probably gonna get sick. But I don't want to lose brave as well. Oh well, I guess I'm not brave anymore. How could I be brave against a freaking disease? Come on. You couldn't fight disease with a sword, right? So screw you, common people. You're just bringing disease inside, so go away. As soon as the epidemic gonna end, I'm probably gonna open the... Oh, I'm probably gonna open the door. Like, hold the door, right? Memes. God. So yeah, there is the first thing. Siege down. All the other holdings should fall even quicker, because they don't really have much defenses, so we should be fine. Oh, fuck's sake, really? Even this didn't help. Alerted by a growing feeling of itchiness, you're repelled to notice the appearance of a bright red rash on your body. Gained the rash. Okay, rash is not one of the symptoms of consumption, if I'm correct, right? At least I hope it's not. So let's hope it's gonna be fine, but it's probably not gonna be. Rabid Dest of Ambrose is sure you are developing the Great Pox. Oh, okay, that's even better. He insists that you follow these instructions. Okay, please treat me. I don't want to have a freaking Great Pox. In order to bring balance to your humors, Rabid Desta made you drink salty water to induce vomiting. It was very effective. Okay, thanks for that. Excellent symptom treatment, +2 health. And rush is -0.5, so I actually now have more health than I had before the disease. Okay, that's cool. By the way, we have 91% of war score. One moment you're shivering, the next you're sweating, and overall you feel awful. Now we have a fever, -1 health, but we still have bonus from this excellent treatment. And this guy, are you already surrendering? Looks like yes. Sure, I'm gonna accept your surrender. Now your country and your army does not exist. And for some reason it says that I'm sieging it down, even though I don't. Okay, cool. Another one won war for Axum, no real problem. And this guy actually won a war against Outhab. Yeah, not entirely surprised, because they are stupid about having their wars. I would really... Yeah, it would be really problematic for me when I'm gonna get a border with Fatimids, because they're gonna rape me really hard, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. They have 10k troops. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to reach this level of troops at any point. If I were to conquer all of that, I might be able to strong enough against Fatimids, but it's gonna take me time. I don't know what we're gonna do, but let's go and just deal with whatever we just conquered right now. Just give this stuff away to random people. Even though I became diligent, still not enough stewardship for me, and I actually now have less because of the fever. Okay, so need to give it away to someone else. Anyone else we need at the court? Decent marshal? Nope. Any better steward? Oh, 17. Or not steward, but diplomat. Okay, let's go and give you Trinicat. And let's hope it's gonna make you a powerful enough vassal. It indeed did. And this guy is actually not a powerful vassal anymore. That's perfect. Just what I intended. Could replace this marshal. Oh, he's actually not a powerful vassal. Okay, go away. And everyone else is fine. Okay, you guys actually need to go and like work a little bit. You go train troops in here. Diplomat, what are you gonna be doing? How about try to like improve relations with someone? Oh, Fatima is actually not completely hating me. It's kind of strange. Let's just go and try to like improve relations with them. I don't really need to fabricate claims on anyone because I have holy wars on pretty much everyone. Oh, I actually am an idiot. I should not have gave away Massawa. Oh, I actually haven't given it away. We've declared a de jure claim. Because Massawa is a part of de jure Axum and actually have this duchy. I would really like to hold it personally. But considering that we declared a how you call it? De jure CB. Oh, we're getting the freaking headaches now. Yeah, because we declared de jure claim, this guy just actually became my vassal, unfortunately. I could seek treatment for illness. We actually already got treatment, so +2 health should offset all of these penalties. So we shouldn't be in any danger of dying. Or at least it shouldn't be any more likely than were before. Let's not consort our physician yet. Militia training grounds finish in our capital. Okay, and we actually still have 300 ducats. How about we're gonna build something else? Let's go and try to like build more hospitals. Because it might maybe help. So, what kind of provinces are we probably gonna be keeping for longer time? Something in Semian, I guess. Probably gonna hold for a long time. Or maybe not in Semian, but in Akkordat, because it's a part of Axum. Semian is like only like a really small duchy, so keeping it for a long time is not really that sensible. I'd probably like to keep something like... Actually, in this region there's not even that many duchies as are bigger than 2 holdings, 2 or 3. Something like Afar is probably decent. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna go and build a hospital in here. Just because why not? And yeah, I guess the rest of the money I'm gonna keep for now. So, oh my goodness. Repulsive sores and abscesses are spreading across your body, originating from the groin. You have contracted great pox. Okay, so this guy foretold that I'm gonna get a great pox. But at least he got me some treatment. So, everything is gone, but I have a great pox now, mild illness, and excellent symptom treatment. So I'm actually still in a pretty decent condition. Your court physician Rabbi Destov Ambrose has come to see you and offer treatment for your illness. It's noticed that there are several different types of treatment. We actually did treatment already, so how about we're not gonna do the extreme treatment, but let's go and make this... The outcome of this treatment is uncertain. Okay, so my life is in your hands. We'll perform experimental treatment. I trust your knowledge or wise one. We'll perform mystical treatment. We'll perform some well-tested treatment. Yeah, I would accept well-tested treatment right now, just because I already have pretty much everything. So I'd better not risk like you cutting off my arm or something. Rabbi Destin says that your humors were out of balance and that the best way to restore them would be through bloodletting. Okay, that's not the most terrible thing you could think of. After consulting the astronomical charts, he decided you should be bled from your armpits and temples. Okay, successful treatment. Awesome. And it actually even gives me some freaking stats back. That's great. By the way, there's another one war happening again. I taken Makuria in Holy War for Nabate, and this time actually all of the people protecting or defending against this guy. I would really like all of these guys not to like fall apart that quickly. But it's probably gonna happen no matter what. Because AI is just incapable of moving their armies together. Also, why all of these guys are just like dying? What's going on? My courtier died Tight clutching at his heart. What? Okay, chest pains, fatigue. Was it like a heart attack? You're only 34. I don't know. But you died anyway, so what we need to give away now? Is it a sub? It is a sub. Okay. Who do we need in our court? Oh, sir, go away, please. Go away. Nice. Do we need anyone special in our... No, we actually... Our court or our council is pretty damn good. So let's just go and get some like random people. I don't really care. And you're gonna receive a sub. Sure. So, okay, consumption. It's time for you to go. Yeah, it just stays in our freaking borders. Come on, game. That's unfair. I know you try to focus on players, but diseases do not spread like this. They do not stay in the freaking borders of the country. At least spread like Crusader and someone else. Because that's kind of bullshit. Okay, more prosperity and more technology. That's nice. By the way, actually, the more prosperity your country has, the more likely it's to get some diseases, so it's like two sides of the coin, or whatever is the saying for that. Oh, there's also measles on this shore, and there's measles in Denmark. It's Denmark, right? Yeah. So, points. I'm gonna spend them on something. More military points. You're just like, giving me all the military points. So, actually, considering what Abyssinia is going through right now, it would be a pretty decent idea for me to like attack them next. But also one of the things I hate, or I'm not gonna say hate, but I don't like about this game is that these uprisings are really stupid, because they had like 5,000 troops and they wasted them all on this siege. If they were to just go and engage Abyssinian armies, they would like win immediately. But now they're just gonna be wasting their army due to attrition. Abyssinia gonna besiege it. This guy's gonna go to the other province, lose armies, and in the end they're gonna have less armies than Abyssinia. And they're gonna lose, which is not really great for me. Since I'm such a diligent person, I make sure that everything is good as it can be. When it comes to my fights in May, I can focus on one of two things. Okay, diligent leash, castle level size, or morale of armies. Let's get morale of armies. So, what kind of other CBs I have on you? I actually could like go and steal this Axum holding from you. It wouldn't be a terrible idea, even though it's only would be like one province. But declaring a holy war on you would be somewhat dangerous. So, we have 3,000, you have 2,000 plus a rebellion. So yeah, let's just go and declare a claim on Axum holdings. It's only gonna be one bishopric, which is not really that much, but it's still better than nothing. And it's also gonna protect me against anyone who could join this war, so it's as good as it gets. So where the heck are you going? Into Wang. I hope you're not gonna be able to engage me. 18th of January, 24th, yeah, so I'm gonna be able to combine my armies in time. I also might need to kill your army. And that actually gonna help Sunni Uprising win probably even more. But it's actually, if the Sunnis... What's happened here? Mayor is no longer marshal. Have you died or have you just resigned? You probably died. Oh well. Let's go place a guy with consumption here. It's probably not gonna last for long. So yeah, it's actually gonna be better for me if a Sunni guy were to split Abyssinia in half. Or not in half, but at least take a chunk of land from them, because it's gonna be easier for me to like deal with separate countries than with one powerful one. Oh, so we just lost... Yeah, we like lost all of the commanders we had. Let's go and place some more of them. And I think I'm just gonna go and engage his army. Even though it's gonna be a mountainous engagement yet again. But we have 1,000 more troops. We have pretty decent generals. And we actually have a flanker in here. So yeah, it should be... Oh, for fuck's sake! The fever has broken, perhaps only temporarily, but I can still see the shadowy figures lurking in the corners. Are they real? Have this freaking Great Pox gave me a Lunatic trait? Okay, Lunatic is not the worst one, because it doesn't really takes health from me. And I'm not really more likely to die from it, but it's still kind of not great. But it does provide some fun events, so I guess it's fine. So we've sieged down this place, we kicked your army. So we now should start getting sick in the wars, or how about we're just gonna go and siege down like Gondor, your capital. And your army, I guess you could just ignore for now. I guess I'm gonna let... Oh, what just happened? This Sunni uprising just lost like 2,000 troops. It doesn't happen with just regular attrition. Some bullshittery is happening here. This game is just like not letting this guy lose. Which is pretty disappointing, but actually consumption is done. So I guess it's time for me to open the gates. People not gonna be liking me much, because I've been shutting them down, but that's fine. No one cares. And I'm actually still not brave, which is not great. And I still have the freaking Great Pox. But at least we still had a great treatment, so hopefully we're not gonna die. By the way, wife, what the fuck? Where's my children? What's your damn problem? Also, why dislike me that much? Yeah, Great Pox, I guess it's not really that nice to look at. We also received a county again. Why? And actually, not a county. We received a barony. Okay, let's just give it to a random person. Don't really care about that much. And we built a war chest. Okay, we actually had this ambition. I completely forgot about that. Groom an heir. Or become king of Abyssinia. Actually, grooming an heir, while this ambition is active, fertility increased by 20%. Okay, that's what I need right now. I need a freaking heir. So wife, you'd better like work on your whatever is stopping you from getting me an heir. And we lost our marshal again. No powerful vassals in here, so I guess a random person is gonna be fine enough. And another one technology we could invest our points into. Let's go for like improved keeps. And here we might as well go for like legalism. By the way, how's technology map looking? Yeah, we're not really great at technology. We're like behind on the technology, actually speaking. So yeah, some extra technology from Constantinople wouldn't hurt for sure. And this Spy Master is actually providing us with tons of technology points. So props to him. Yeah, that's bullshit. But the Sunnis are not gonna win their rebellion. Even though I hoped so much, but we still took the advantage of them. Actually, we would have been able to crush Abyssinia like no problem even without them, but still. The White Line. Yeah, let's go and try to find it. Why not? And we just siege down your capital. And surprisingly enough, it didn't really give me as much war score as I would like it to. But yeah, we're still getting freaking war score for sieging down the war goal, so with time it's gonna end. Oh, this is a new picture. You have been studying the art of mounted combat under the tutelage of a skilled local horseman. The bruises you have incurred from falling off your horse will heal in time, and they are small price to pay for your increase in horsemanship. I thought it was gonna give me like the trait for horse leadership or something, but one marshal is also not a terrible thing to have. I think actually my overall marshal should increase the amount of armies I could raise from the holdings, so that's always nice. And yeah, also getting a freaking heir would be really nice. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any concubines. And actually, if I were to get lovers... Yeah, getting lovers probably not gonna be helpful as well. I'm probably not even gonna be able to like legitimize the children I'm gonna get from lovers, so no real reason for that as well. Oh yeah, these guys just got down to 700. How are they losing like 500 troops in one event? If it's even an event. You have gathered the followers and your hunting dogs, yeah, just a regular hunting event. I think it was meant to hurt me, but the criticism still stung harder than it should have. I could become wroth or patient. Let's try to become patient. And we failed. Oh well. I actually hope that the siege of Gondor is just gonna be enough for me to end the war. I don't really want to do much else. Get martial and become humble. Yeah, humble is not the worst of the traits, so sure. And for now it's actually already time for me to have a break, guys. So I'm gonna do this and we're gonna finish this war with Abyssinia in the next episode. So, if you enjoyed watching this, you could leave a like, if you want to see more, subscribe, and if you want to leave a comment, definitely do it. And I would answer as soon as I could. See you later, guys. Bye bye.